Oh, okay. So I can finally be seen now. That's good. That's very good. Now, welcome to the podcast, everyone. Now, if you're here to see some sort of, I don't know, intuitive, thoughtful, and, dare I say, what, I don't know, I can't articulate myself very well. I am at loss for words. I don't know what you're here for, because you're not going to find anything very. What's the word? You're not going to find anything intellectual about this. Like I said, I'm not the most articulate guy around. I'm not the most smartest guy around. I'm terrible at articulation, and I don't know what to do with myself half the time. So yeah, and that's just me. So before I was interrupted, I was about to describe some experiences in school. Now I'm just gonna have to remember some. There was a time where I was into something. Well, I still am into it, of course. But when I was a kid, I was really into Dragon Ball Z. Or as I would later find out, it was just Dragon Ball, but uh, okay, the manga was just called Dragon Ball, and the first anime was called Z. I'm not a. All right, gonna be truthful with you. I'm not a complete Dragon Ball expert. There are some people out there who have got entire videos just analyzing and de-analyzing or whatever. De-analyzing a word? I don't know. Like I said, I'm not smart and I can't articulate myself. That's gonna be my excuse from now on. Anyway, I was I, along with probably a million other, or at least 1,000 other kids in the world, was into Dragon Ball. It would come on Toonami, I think, from around what 4 o'clock or 5 o'clock in the afternoon. Toonami was a programming block for those of you who are too young to remember it. It would come on. I think they later switched it to night, but it would come on during the middle afternoon, right after school, and you would come home. You'd sit down and watch, I don't know, 1 or 2 hours of imported cartoons from Japan, because that's basically what it was. A bunch of imported cartoons from Japan that Cartoon Network bought on the cheap to air during the middle of the day instead of airing original programming. That's the truth. You know it. We all know it. I'm just kidding. I still love Toonami. But yeah. Where was I? Oh yeah. So as far back as I can remember, I was into Dragon Ball. I, I would go as far as to say that Dragon Ball is my first anime. It's either that or Pokemon, but I'm pretty sure it was Dragon Ball. My first anime movie, on the other hand, was Akira, so that's why I'm a big fan of Akira. In fact, I think I might have the first volume of Akira in my room, which I ordered off of Amazon. But yeah, it's in Dragon Ball. I loved it to death. And like every other kid, I did try to do a Kamehameha. I know this is sounding pretty cringeworthy, but yeah, I tried the old Kamehameha myself, and sometimes I would do it in the playground where teachers were watching. You know, I'm talking old. I'm talking 40 to I don't know 60-year-old kindergarten or first grade teachers that were just sitting there watching me put my palms together and do a kamehameha. because I was into that. It was cool. Everyone wanted to do it because it was awesome. And not a lot of kids shared my obsession. I mean, a lot of kids were into Dragon Ball, but they weren't going to be open about it, especially like me, because when I get obsessed with something, I just want to go on and on about it every single day and every single hour. And people will tell you that it gets on their freaking nerves, and they want to tell me to shut up, but they can't because, you can't tell this face to shut up, can you? I mean, look at this. Is this the face you want to yell at? Oh, and I'm sorry for the background noise. That is not a person being murdered. That is my little brother watching YouTube videos on his Xbox One. Yeah, but yeah, you don't want to yell at this face. But yeah, I got obsessed with Dragon Ball after a while. Goku, Gohan, Piccolo, Tien, Yamcha, Vegeta. Yeah, I know a lot about Dragon Ball. I'm not being a poser. I'm not a poser. I'm a viable human being. I know who I am. um, yeah. Actually, my favorite character was Gohan because I guess I had a lot in common with him. He was scared, had low self-esteem, and didn't think he was as better as his peers. And I think that spoke to me. Yeah, I know. I'm talking about something that was originally made for 10-year-old kids in Japan, but whatever. It spoke to me. And I was pretty young when I got into it, and I guess the reason I'm getting into it now is because there's a lot about the show I didn't realize was, you know, pretty genius when I originally watched it. I would, like I said, it would come on at like 3, 4, 5 on the afternoon at Tanami, and me and my brother, we just stop everything we were doing and just watch Dragon Ball all day. Of course, I think each episode was only 23 or 24 minutes long, so whatever. This was during the one of the first Funimation dubs, or how many? I don't know how many Funimation dubs there are, but and then a few years later, Kai came out and on Nicktoons, and I felt like I was watching a completely different show because the voice acting was better. All of the episodes that I thought were originally just like when Dragon Ball came out, I just assumed that it was an American-made television. I mean, I thought it was a Western cartoon. I didn't know what anime was. I had never even heard of manga at that point, but yeah, I thought Dragon Ball was just an American cartoon show, like SpongeBob or the Fairly Odd Parents or Kevin and Kids Next Door. I thought it was just, oh, I'm not, I'm sorry, I'm making note of the way I'm speaking right now, and uh, I don't sound like an intellectual, do I? I mean, sometimes I do, but sometimes I don't. It really just depends, but sometimes I don't like the way I speak because sometimes I think I sound like an idiot, and I don't want to sound like an idiot. I want to sound like someone who knows what they're talking about, but I don't know. It's my day off. I work at McDonald's. I decided to do this because I got nothing else going on, so whatever. I mean, as far as my other streams go, I mean, you can watch my old streams with a couple of my friends. As far as my old streams goes, this is pretty decent, and I feel like I'm actually having a conversation with the audience instead of just. Anyway, move on. I'll ignore. I'll just ignore myself and just accept the fact that I'm gonna sound like an idiot for the rest of my life. So, yeah. All right, where's the whole Dragon Ball thing going? Because you know me, I just tend to stay on one thing for about 10 minutes and before moving on. But all right, where's it going? Oh, well, I've been streaming for 9 minutes. Okay. So, I think this was first grade, second grade, third grade. I'm pretty sure it was third grade. I met this kid named Austin. Like me, he was pretty into. He was into Dragon Ball, a lot more. As a matter of fact, Austin was the one who introduced me to the Dragon Ball movies. The Dead Zone, World's Strongest, Broly, the Legendary Super Saiyan. Actually, I think the Bardock special might have aired on TV, so I think I saw that myself. But yeah, he's the one who introduced me to the greater lore of Dragon Ball because my knowledge of it was just Dragon Ball Z, the original Dragon Ball TV show, and that was it. But he started telling me about all these, telling me that, actually, I think Austin was the one who told me that Dragon Ball was not, a Western cartoon show. He was the one who introduced me to the term anime. I vividly remember talking to him about this during our G.I. Joe sessions. Yeah, we used to play with we used to have these G.I. Joe action figures in our classroom, and we'd play with them during break time. And all we talk about was Dragon Ball, action movies, and make up little stories with our G.I. Joe action figures. I always got to play with Snake Eyes because I like Snake Eyes. How can you not like Snake Eyes, It's a ninja. He's a ninja sword person. He's cool. Any character that has a sword or like has this, Japanese warrior aesthetic to him, I automatically like because that shit's cool to me. It's like Samurai Jack. But yeah, Austin was the one who introduced me to anime in general, and I think this was 2004 actually, or 5, because I remember this summer before, I don't know, 2003 maybe? I don't know. Because I remember being in class with him one day, and we were on the Cartoon Network website, and as he was scrolling down, he turned to me and said, "Hey, Daniela, look at this. It's some new show that's going to be airing pretty soon." And then I turned and looked at him, and I was like, what are you talking about? Look. And I remember looking at the screen and seeing an image of this blonde-haired kid with this blue headband and orange tracksuit, and standing to his left was this pink-haired girl and this black-haired kid, and they all had these headband things. And I looked down. I tried to read the name of the advertisement, and this was on the Cartoon Network website, and it said, I read it as Naruto. What's Naruto? And then Austin, I think, looked at me and said, it's some kind of new action show that's coming out. I wonder what it's going to be about. And I think, what was it, a few months later, after I came back from vacation with my father in California, I had come home, and my cousin was waiting for us in the living room. And he said, "Hey, have you heard about this new action show called Naruto?" And then it instantly clicked, like, Naruto, I recognize that. What is that? And so around 7 or 8 or 9 o'clock, he turned on to Cartoon Network, and I watched the first episode of Naruto. It was the episode where Naruto becomes the nine-tailed fox for the first time. And I think that is probably what set me on the path to liking Naruto for the next few years, because that, next to Dragon Ball, that was probably the most badass thing I had ever witnessed. Man, he's just, I don't know, getting angry, all this red energy shit coming out of him, and he starts punching this chick, or at least, no, Huck. I mean, guy who sounds and looks like a chick but isn't really a chick. Haku, I think was his name. It was weird, but it, it was Naruto. It was cool, you know. Just seeing that image made me a Naruto fan for a few years, and that was me. It was so yeah. It wasn't really a story, was it? No, it wasn't a story. That was just me. Generally, just jumping back and forth with a bunch of crap that comes out of my mouth. Oh God, so this is what I mean when I say I sound like an idiot. You know. Oh. It's my little brother playing with his friend. My house is the wrong place to stream. Never stream at my house. You're not gonna find any time to yourself. 15 minutes isn't so bad. Another story I can think of. You know, I generally had a lot of respect for my teachers. I can't really remember a time where I was disrespectful to my teachers. Oh, actually, now that I think about it, there was this one time where I flipped off a teacher in middle school. This was during a period of my life where I was going through this tough guy phase, you know, where I'm like, I don't give a fuck. I don't give a fuck about nobody. Fuck you people, you know? Well, that was me. I had this I don't give a shit attitude because I was getting older and cynical and being a general asshole to everyone around me. And, what was it? In middle school, I went to a middle school here in this state. I'm not telling you what state I live in. But, in middle school, during lunch, we were monitored by several teachers because I don't know, it was middle school. You have to. Even in high school we were monitored. But yeah, we had monitors in the cafeteria who would watch over us as we ate. You know, like sort of like fucking prison guards. You know, just walking around, making sure nobody's trying to smuggle drugs into the prison, whatever. You know. Sometimes they come up to us and be like, what the hell's going on here? And we'd be all like, nothing. That's not true. Oh, yeah, so we were monitored by teachers, and there was this one teacher in particular who literally... Oh, hang on. Be right back, folks. The door's locked.
You don't have a charger?
Where was I? Okay. Okay, where was I? There was this one teacher in particular who I think, got on. Oh, let me turn back to. Okay, I'm back. There was this one teacher in particular who would really, really, really get on our nerves. You know, I mean, me and the other students in the cafeteria. Um, I don't know. He was just this really overbearing, conceited asshole who would just like not go away. You know what I mean? And he had this really. He was the only one who would carry around a microphone. You know what I mean? Um, he would carry around this dynamic microphone, or a handheld mic, and what he would do was he would like a fucking hawk. He would just stalk around and like scan the cafeteria for trouble. You know, if he spotted anything that just seemed out of the ordinary, he'd be like, he had this accent. He would be like, "Hey, what the hell are you doing? Stop that right now! You, come over here. Leave this classroom. You do not belong here." You know, that would be him. And you can't imagine what that would be like. You're sitting there, at peace at lunch. It's the only time you get peace at school. You know what I mean? It's the only time you get to let your head get cleared. I mean, it's the only time you get to clear your head and just relax. Let your legs hang. Let yourself hang loose. Oh, okay. Oh God, I'm gonna sound like a complete idiot to a lot of people here. What I'm trying to say is that when you're sitting at lunch and all you want to do is just sit down, have a break, forget about class for a minute, and the next thing you know, some guy with a heavy accent's just shouting, "What the hell are you doing here? You better not be playing with that, you better not be smoking that reefer." Yeah, sometimes he would say that. "What's wrong with you? You smoking that reefer?" That's not true. He would never say that. Some people who I went to school with are going to watch this and be like, "Danielle, you're spreading lies." I'm not spreading lies, Just trying to add some spice to the story. But yeah, sometimes you would never know when he would be yelling, who or what he would be yelling at next. And I still have nightmares about it, I'm about to take a bite of a peanut butter and jelly sandwich, and I hear, "Get the hell out of this cafeteria right now. If I see you here again, you will be put into detention." Fuck. It was like having Big Brother watching over you, breathing down your neck. Couldn't stand it. And so there was this one day when I was in a really, really, really bad mood. Man, I'm telling you, I was gonna fight everybody, man. I mean, whoever got in my way, I was just gonna. Ooh, I was not the right person to be around with. I mean, I was not the right person to be around on that day, and I don't know. I just remember coming to school in like a really, really bad mood, and I just couldn't fucking stand being in that school for another minute. You know what I mean? And I walked into the cafeteria during breakfast one morning, and of course he was, monitoring the whole cafeteria, as he always did, and what happened? I think what it was is that I had my hoodie on. I think that might be a rule at a lot of schools. I don't know. I like to wear my hoodie because I felt it was more comfortable to wear a hoodie, even if I was indoors, because, I felt, I don't know, I just wanted to wear a hoodie. There was no reason in particular why I wanted to wear a hoodie. It's just that I wanted to wear one. I didn't care if I was indoors. I liked wearing a hoodie, and I was going to wear a hoodie in the cafeteria, indoors. try to make sense of that sentence structure. I'm I'm my own person, you know. Anyway, so he sees me wearing a hoodie, right? And he comes up to me and says, "You, why are you wearing that? Take that down right now." And usually in any other circumstances, I would I would have complied and said, "All right." I took off the hoodie and oh, hang on. All right, like I was saying. So normally I would have complied and took off the hoodie and just let bygones be bygones and just be done with it. But I don't know, man. Something about that day, it just didn't sit right with me. That this this piece of shit was coming up to me and telling me to take off my hoodie. You know, like, I mean, who the fuck are you to be telling me to take off my hoodie? You know, you're not in charge of me. I don't care if you are the teacher. I'm not taking off my goddamn hoodie. I mean, this isn't what I said to him. I basically looked up to him and said, "No, I'm not gonna. I'm not gonna do that. I'm not taking off my hoodie." And he's like, "Get out of this class. Get out of this cafeteria right now." And I don't know. There for a split second, I wanted to tell him, "Oh, sorry." For a split second, I wanted to straight up tell him, "No, I'm not going to take off my hoodie. Fuck you. I'm not doing that." But there was a part of me that was like, "All right, Daniello, be smart about this. Just get out the cafeteria and come back tomorrow." I mean, even if he would tell people to never come back to the cafeteria, and they would the next day come back to the cafeteria, and he probably wouldn't even notice. So sorry. Family's in the house, so it's probably not a good time to stream, but whatever. I'm going to continue the stream until I want to continue the stream. So, anyway. Yeah. So I just complied and said, okay, whatever. And as he turned around to scan the cafeteria, I basically went like this. Fuck you. I was I wasn't very used to swearing at the time, so it came off a bit cringeworthy. But yeah, I was triumphant. Unfortunately, another teacher saw me do it and ended up telling him. And I don't know. I remember walking down the hallway of my middle school, and I crossed paths with him, and he said, "Hey, I heard that you put that you give me the finger. Did you do that? Did you give me the finger?" And I looked to him and said, "Yeah, yes I did. What are you gonna do about it?" He's like, "Okay, okay. You get a referral and detention the next day." I'm like, "Fine, give me detention. I don't care. Screw you." I didn't tell him to screw. I'll flip a teacher off, but I'll never outright say "fuck you" to his face. You know what I mean? It's not me. I'm a nice guy, regardless, of what I might do when I get angry. I'm a nice guy, so guess I'm like everybody else. I'm me, But yeah, so I got the detention and the referral and the actually. Can you get? I don't know. I don't know what I got, but I got something, and I remember I stayed in a room for an entire day because I flipped them off, which is fine by me because I got to draw and write stories all day. So, screw you, teacher with accent guy. I got to have fun regardless of what happened. So, yeah, I win. Yeah, do I have any more school stories? I don't know. I mean, I like a lot of my teachers, but a lot of them turn out to be dicks. You know what I mean? I don't know. I remember this is another middle school story. This was in what is it? Earth, space, science, biology. I don't know. I don't know. Wait, you take biology in high school? I'm an idiot. Don't. Whatever I say might come off as stupid and makes no sense. This is why I don't do much of these because I'm afraid of sounding like an idiot and someone online will judge me and anyway. Yeah, this was in I think 6th or 7th grade. I had this one teacher who generally was a nice guy, but I got picked on a lot by some of the guys in that classroom, and there was just this one day where I just couldn't stand just the name calling and the snickering behind my back. I hated it. I hated all of it. I just wanted to tell him to shut up, but you know I couldn't really stand up for myself. I couldn't really stand up for myself back then, and I would usually just rely on the teacher because I always saw adult figures as the people to go to when you have problems. And but I guess when you're in an environment where you're mixing like grown-ups and like you know arrogant and somewhat self-centered teenagers, you're destined to come up with a bad situation where either side can't stand the other anymore. And I think that's what happened because during this day where these kids were making fun of me, I raised my hand and said, Mr. Whatever. I said to the teacher, these guys are messing with me. And I don't know. He just started giving me like this barrage of I don't know. He just lost it with me. He's like, oh my god, this was him. Oh, he's messing with you, and what you're telling on him? What is this? First grade? Yeah, I'm being bullied, and he's treating me like I'm the bad guy. Blame the victim, as they say. You're not in first grade anymore, Daniello. It's time to start growing up. All right? You have to deal with insults. Something like that. Stop being a baby. Grow up. I think he might have called me a snowflake. I think that was my first time ever hearing a snowflake. Stop being a snowflake. I think he said something like that. So yeah. For a while, I didn't trust teachers. After that, I was traumatized by that whole situation. It was one of the first times I had been yelled at by a teacher for something. I don't know. That experience had an effect on me, and for a while, I just didn't trust people. I just didn't try to open myself with others, because that situation made me think that nobody wants to hear my problems and I'm all by myself. And that I suck and that nobody likes me. I still think that, but it's gone down as of recently, so those feelings. So yeah, I tried to ask for help and the teacher just lost it with me. It's like, are you in first grade? Huh? Grow up, man. I don't know, and all the kids, even the kids thought who were like picking on me thought it was like fucked up. He's like, bro, can a teacher talk to like a student like that? What's wrong with him? You know? Which is, the whole situation had my mind fucking buzzing. I was being picked on. I tried to ask for help. I got yelled for it, and the people who were picking on me suddenly were standing by my side and defending me. I'm like, just what the fuck? I don't know. I don't know. I guess those are just the experiences of being a kid. You know, a lot of the relationships and connections we make as children don't make a lot of sense, and sometimes they're somewhat exaggerated and or just have no basis whatsoever. And even when it if you're like, I don't know, oh, I'm sounding like an idiot again. I suck at articulation, can't speak. Just, I don't know. It was a fucked up situation, and left quite the effect on me. I do have fond memories of that class, though. I had a crush on a girl in there. She was nice, but probably doesn't even remember me. Why am I still remembering a girl that I had a crush on all those years ago? I don't know. So yeah. Oh my god, I've been streaming for 36 minutes. That's great. That's great. So, does anybody want to hear any more stories from old Daniello? Come on. Who's here right now? Is it Devin? Brandon? Who is it? Go on the chat. Tell me what's going on. Who is this? Because I'm curious. I'm very, very curious to who's watching this. Getting kind of dark. Come on. Who's here? Hello? Hello? Anybody here? Or is it just me? Hello? I see two people. I guess that second person must be me. So what's going on? Come on. Oh, are you on mobile right now? Is that it? Can you not? I don't know if you can. I don't know how to. Can you type while live streaming on mobile? Watching a live stream on mobile. I don't know. Let me think of some more stories. I have a lot of stories. I have a lot of stories to tell. The wooden pole on the white pillar. Excuse me? Who is that? Who the hell is that? The wooden pole on the white pillar? Who's me? Devin, is that you? That's you, isn't it? It's my friend Devin. I think he's messing with me. Devin, what is this? What's going on? Who is that? I can't. It just says page. What? Go to channel. Okay. This is fun. Page. Who is this? What the fuck? What? Somebody? Who is this? Okay. I'm a bit scared right now. What's going on? What's going on here? I don't know. I mean, who's ever watching is watching, I guess, so. Whatever. Do I have any more stories to tell? I have a couple. A lot of them about school. School was... school was always a social experiment for me. Every day I felt like I was being tested in a new experiment to see how I could cope, how I could survive, and how I could interact with my peers. I think it's going to be no secret to anyone that I was known as the weird kid in school. You know, I was the one that people would make fun of. I was the one who would say ridiculous things. Some of them you'd even wonder why I would say them or how I'd even know about the things I was saying. But I said them, and whenever they were said, there was always this, I don't know. You ever know that you ever know that feeling where when somebody says something very cringeworthy, there's this, I don't know, this silence and push that comes down on everybody's shoulders, and you can just feel the you know the collapse of, I don't know, normalcy that just dissipates, and 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 for a while everybody's just quiet, and they don't know what to say or how to react to the situation, or you know, there's no process to cringiness. You know what I mean? It just happens, and eventually somebody breaks the silence, but for a while it's just total silence and everybody feels uncomfortable. That's what it was like going to school with me. Nobody really knew what to do with me. I was a hassle. I mean, people liked me, but a lot of people will tell you that I was a fucking tyrant to deal with in a middle school, and I honestly just wonder how I even survived. Okay, sorry about that. Had to turn off the video for a second. You about the person. You ain't got nothing on something. Everybody's coming to best today. I'm bummed. I don't know what song I'm singing. So don't ask me what song I'm singing. 'Cause I don't know what song I'm singing anyway. I don't know what I'm doing on here. Where was I? Oh, yeah, I was a real hassle to deal with in middle school, because middle school was a journey of self-discovery. I didn't know who I was or what I wanted to be, and I didn't know what my place was. For a while, it was just the weird guy. That's who I was. For a while, I was the weird guy, and I mean, even in high school, I would always promise myself that this year would be different. This year, I'm gonna have lots of friends, and I would be acknowledged. But it didn't turn out that way. Sorry, lots of people in the house, and I have to keep clicking on and off my audio because I don't want it to be a bad stream, but so yeah, middle school was tough. All school was tough, but middle school was the hardest. I think high school got a bit easier. It got really hard during the middle section, but eventually things got better. Maybe some high school stories might be interesting. Um, I don't. This my main. This might not be. This might not come off as a surprise to some of you, but I am. I'm autistic. Yeah, I have. I have. Well, I have Asperger's, which is a cousin of autism. Yeah, no, I'm the wrong person to ask about Asperger's or autism. You know, you would think that having it, I would know a lot about it, but as a person who doesn't like doing research and doesn't do research at all, I know absolutely nothing about it. It's a development disorder that I don't know keeps me from. Somebody who I am the operator. They hear but don't listen, but I do both. I don't. Somebody's on my chat right now. I don't know who this is. Whatever. But yeah, I have Asperger's. Um, I think I was diagnosed with it in third grade, or at least I was I was tested for whatever as a in third sometime in third grade, and I didn't know I had it until ninth grade. Funny story about ninth grade. I actually ended up going to two high schools in my life. The first high school I went to was I'm not gonna say its name, but let's just say it was in a certain part of town in the state I live in that's known for being quite wealthy, and a lot of rich old white people live there. And I don't know. What is it? The first high school I went to was basically I I didn't fit in very well there. I could tell just by walking in the first day and seeing the way people were dressed and the way people acted and talked to one another that I would absolutely hate being here more than anything, and I desperately wanted to go back to middle school. Yeah, a lot of it sucked, but there was no way I was going to survive here in this place with these people, and I wanted to run for the hills. And luckily, my wish was granted because while at that school, I did terribly. Had terrible grades. Oh, sorry. I had terrible grades. I just was dissociated from everyone around me, and I generally did not fit in with anyone there. And it got so bad that one day I was called in for a meeting. My mother was there, and they sat me down in that room, and they basically looked at me and said, Daniello, we got a problem, buddy. No, this was a guy. No, this was a woman. But, you know, I'm just going to use my funny voice. Daniello, what's up, man? We got a bit of a problem with you. Now, I don't know how else to say this, but you gotta get the fuck up out of here. what? That's what they said. I mean, you gotta take your shit, pack your bags, and get the fuck up out of here, cause you and this place not working at all. So yeah, uh, take your books, textbooks, pencils, sharpeners, rainbow colored crayons, whatever, man. Get the fuck out. That's not what they said. They didn't say that. That's mean. You don't say that to a student. No, what they basically said was that I I had Asperger's, and that um, their school didn't have a program for people like me. Oh, that's true. That's what they actually said. Um, we basically don't have a place that accommodates people like you with your condition. Yeah, condition. Yeah, that's what they call it, a condition. I don't know. I don't like that word, condition. Sounds mean, almost. Almost like they were calling me like I don't know. It's like they were trying to say I had like a fucking form of cancer or whatever. We just don't have the therapy for your chemotherapy for your condition. Oh god, that sounded stupid. That sounded stupid. Why do I say stupid things? Yeah. Yep, so they basically told me that I had Asperger's and that I was to be transferred to a school that did accommodate people for uh, that had Asperger's, and I was to go there. And I'm like, you're serious? You're kicking me out? And they're like, no, 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 no. We're not kicking you out. We're just sending you somewhere where you think you'd, you fit in more because, this school is good, you know? It has a lot of, it has a great program that helps, kids like you and your disability, you know? It's just, it is what it is, and, and you're gonna have to accept it. But yeah, basically, pack your shit and get the fuck out. Like, seriously, man. Nobody fucking likes you. I'm not crying. I'm laughing at my own joke. I tend to do that a lot. But yeah. Um, I'm sorry. I'm just watching myself on the stream, and this is the most fun I've had in a while. Um, yeah. So I ended up going to another high school, and for a while, actually, throughout for the rest of my high school life, or whatever period, yeah, for the rest of my high school period, I went to that high school that I was transferred to, and oh man, that's a whole bunch of stories on its own. That school was something else. I, I, I don't know whether or not I fit in at that school because, sorry, friend just texted me. Yarp. I don't know whether or not I fit in at that school because, it was it was interesting because I don't think there was really a divide at that school as there was at the school I went to. You know what I mean? Uh, it was pretty equal, you know. You know what I mean? Wait a minute. Wait a minute. What? Brian? Brian streaming? What the fuck? I mean, no, no. Brian knows I'm. Brian's the one watching. Holy shit. Brian. Brian, are you there? Come on, man. I know you're there. I know it's you. Charlie just told me. Charlie's a friend of mine. Okay. Okay. So that's who's been watching. All right. Okay. Wait. Brian, are you the one who wrote? Okay. Brian, are you the one who wrote the wooden pole on the white pillar? What is that, a fucking metaphor? What the hell, man? What the fuck? Okay. Okay. Now it all makes sense. Now it all makes sense. This is fun. I've been streaming for what? Um, 56 minutes. Okay, that's good. This is a new record for me. Is Devon's? No, he's not. No. Oh, right. No. All right. Hold on the high school story for a bit. Okay. Where at? Oh, so like I said, I don't really know whether or not I fit in that high school because I felt like that school was one of the first times where I felt, um, well, there was sort of a divide because, like I said, this was still in the more wealthier part of the county in which I lived in, and so there I always felt a bit dissociated because I mean, a lot of people that were like, well, mansion, yacht rich, but they were pretty well off, and I felt like I would be judged for it in a way. But I don't know. I mean, I was never judged for my financial. Surprisingly, uh, the thing I noticed was that I mean, even at the other school, I wasn't judged for what I had financially. You know, it's weird because in the middle school I went to was pretty. A lot of kids there weren't well off, as you know, and I would everyone would mock each other's financial status every single day. You know, it was always motherfucker, you on food stamps, or bitch, please, you must shop at the dollar store for your fucking shoes or whatever. I don't know. Oh. Okay. I'm getting a message from my friend, and now it's confirmed that I know who's writing on the stream now. Okay, okay, now it all makes sense. Lol, you watching stream? Oh shit! Oh fuck! Oh shit! What the? There's a ghost in here. There's a ghost in here. Okay. But yeah, I wasn't really judged for how poor I was, which was nice. But I can't deny that there was a. Oh, you know what? I look like a fucking ghost right now. Hang on. Let me do something here. Oh! Oh! Shit! Now it all makes sense. Hang on. That's much better. Okay, now I get it. Now I've it's been confirmed to me about oop, what that strange message on the typing not working, keyboards have no ink. Wait, typing not writing, keyboards have no ink. Oh my god, I said something dumb. And now I'm being judged for it. What have I done? Oh my god. Okay, Brian. Alright, I don't pay attention much to my grammar. You're gonna have to deal with it, okay? If I keep judging myself for every mistake I make, I'm never gonna get anything done. Alright? I love living in ignorance. It's just who I am. Alright? I know I say alright a lot, but it's who I am. Alright? Oh, fuck. I'm the worst. What's this? Let me check my Twitter feed for a second before I move on to the high school story. Actually, no. Let me move on to the high school story. So that's true. That's very true. Vocabulary. Yes. Okay, yes, that's true. Vocabulary, not grammar. Wow. That's how bad I am. The ignorant don't know they're ignorant. The wise convince themselves they are. Okay. Okay, Brian. Words of wisdom from Brian. Brian, what's your last name again? I don't know. So yeah, this high school was quite the experience. What the fuck? What the hell? I'm getting messages from my friends. You're distracting me from the story, Charlie. Oh God. Oh, what's this? Tell that joke to Daniello. He'll love it. Hard times. Everything ran on nigawatts. Tell that joke to Daniello. He'll love it. Yeah, sure he will. By the way, I just saw 3/4 of The Mummy. Putrid. Great cinema. It was like a Tumblr fanfic nightmare. Was that you, Brian? Was that you? I'm having so much fun. Oh my god. Oh my god. I'm telling my high school story, damn it. I've been dragging this down too long. Alright, what's a story you can tell? At this high school, I actually met the future president of the United States. You probably haven't met him yet because he hasn't been elected yet. But by 2040, I assure you, we will be living under his administration. And when that time comes, I hope you all treat him with the respect he deserves, because he will become the president of the United States. And I don't know why I'm crying right now. He will become the president of the United States, and we'll have to accept it. Yes, he is my president. Yeah, by 2040, you'll be continuing the whole not my president shit again on the Twitter sphere, whatever replaces Twitter. Because, you know, Twitter's gonna be replaced eventually. I don't know. Yeah. So yeah, he is my president. I probably won't vote for him, but he will be my president. So, yes, I met the future president of the United States. He's already got T-shirts and fucking picket signs and everything. 2040. I don't want to say his name because I'm afraid he'll be watching. He's watching. So I did meet the future president of the United States, and it was quite fun. So, what else? Um, my freshman year there at the second high school was basically a time where I was very lonely. Is lonely the right word? Yeah, I was. What the? Oh God, damn it! Hang on, hang on. You know what? I'll just call him. Hello, Chuck. Are you there? Oh my God, you're watching. Yeah, it is. Yes, it is. It's something with my streaming. Yeah, it's something with my streaming program. Yeah, this is real life. Huh? Yes, this is real life. Let me put you on my desktop audio so people can hear you. What's up, Charlie? Chuck, come on. Son of a bitch. We were actually gonna have a full stream here, and he just leaves. What the? Oh God. Hello? Oh shoot. Oh no 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 no. Not now not now. Oh no no.
It's not gonna work, is it?
What's going on? What do you mean?
It's not gonna work, is it?
What?
Did you hear that?
Yes, you're actually on the stream right now. What's up?
What do you mean I'm on the screen?
People can hear you. I have the desktop audio on. Yes. Say hi to Charlie, everyone. Say hello, Charlie. Charlie doesn't like to speak that much. What the fuck? What the f- Oh. Hi. Hi, Shaggy. Hi, Shaggy. That's that's Charlie's dog, Shaggy. He likes to do that to me a lot. So Charlie, Charlie. I was describing my freshman year experience at the school.
I know, I heard.
What did you think?
Did you finish?
No, I didn't finish. You kept
Oh,
texting me.
did I let you finish?
Huh?
You're supposed to ignore me. This is very unprofessional.
It's my first stream.
It's your first dream?
Stream. Okay. My freshman year. What was that like? My freshman year was it was a journey of. You know what? Charlie. I'm gonna turn down the desktop audio because I keep hearing it.
Not on a desktop.
No, it's.
It's another phone.
Oh, okay.
It's funny. Just let the whole thing echo.
Okay. All right. What was my freshman year like?
What's up with the Ben picture?
What Ben picture?
Ben
Oh,
picture.
oh, it's the thumbnail, is it?
Why is it Common Skull Island?
Oh, because I forgot to change the title. I was too lazy to change it.
Wait, so did you make a separate video that has 4 views? What's up with that?
That was my first attempt at streaming, but there was too many people around, and now that I'm by myself and have more time to. Kong Skull Island.
Wait, but it came out like recently, right?
Like 2 or 3
Was
months.
it April? Was it an April movie?
I don't know, Charlie.
Why is the whole thing called Kong Skull Island? You don't even talk about Kong Skull Island.
That was a previous attempt at making a podcast review.
But it's still the same name. Didn't you have two videos by the same name?
I'm changing it right now, Charlie.
Wait, do you have 5 views now? What's going on? Wait, is this the same? No, that's a different video.
I think Brian might have left. I have only 2 people watching now. I think that might be me and you.
But I'm not watching.
Oh, you're not? Who else is here then?
No, I exited out.
So Brian is still here?
So I saw the Book of Henry today.
Okay, you saw the Book of Henry. What was that like?
Well, it's not, like I found it somewhat cringeworthy at first, then it got good. Got good after Henry died. That was good.
Whoa!
That's
Don't-
a good movie.
Don't watch this.
See, that's why it's called the Book of Henry, because it's a book that he writes and then mom reads after he dies.
Holy shit, does Dean Norris kill him?
Huh?
Does Dean Norris kill him?
Who's Dean Norris?
Breaking Bad. Bald guy. He was the father.
I'll let. He's not what father?
Wasn't he? Never mind. Thought he was in that movie.
He's in the movie, but I guess not the way you think he is. He's his father, but not Henry's father.
I know that. No, I know he's not. I saw the trailer, Charlie.
Okay. That was a pretty good movie. Tug the emotional heartstrings, you know.
Okay, I guess this emotional podcast is over now. I was about to.
So anyways, Donovan, like, I guess, will help you get, illegal weapons.
What? What?
Yeah. Just tell him Donovan sent me. That's how it works.
That's a reference to something, isn't it?
It's a reference to the Book of Henry.
Who'd you see it with?
My dad.
Oh, okay. Yeah, that seems like a father-son movie.
No, not necessarily. I don't think it was expected that it would be that emotional. It's like it was just gonna be like a feel-good movie.
Yeah.
But no.
Oh, does it get depressing?
Huh?
Does it get depressing? No?
No. It's all uphill after the kid dies. It's like the kid's annoying.
I've always said that Charlie would be better at these podcasts than I would, because he can do that to you. What was he, Charlie? What?
He wore jeans. It's not right. I don't like jeans. No one should wear jeans.
Oh, okay. I've been recording for an hour and 13 minutes now.
It's up to me. All that would be illegal under the law.
There's currently one person watching now.
Illegalized.
Okay, I think Brian officially left. I think Brian officially left.
Wait, is that you?
What?
Who was the third person? Did I turn people off, or were people more interested in your life than me?
The third person was you. The second person was Brian, but I think Brian might have left right now.
Do you think he finds me on? The first person was you.
Yes.
I thought the other person was Devin.
Oh wait, no. Now there's 2 people watching again.
Oh.
Are you watching the stream?
No.
So it must be Brian back. Brian, are you back?
Brian's not gonna respond.
I know he's not going to respond, but I'll get him to respond. Damn it! I sent some links to Zach and Brandon.
You think they'll listen?
Yeah.
I don't think this is the correct outlet for a podcast somehow.
You think?
I know. You need to find something to talk about, and like.
I was talking. I was talking.
Let's review the Book of Henry.
So, spoiler alert: the kid dies. Uh, I'm sorry. Um, Charlie, I was talking about something, and then you showed
No,
up.
but you were talking about high school.
That's something.
No, I don't know if that's. It needs to be. The video needs to be named High School Experiences. Something like that, you know?
Okay.
High school,
Okay.
colon,
Oh,
freshman year.
okay.
No, it says Kong Skull Island.
No, no. I actually I was talking about
Why
middle.
is your picture of me and Ben? What's that about?
It
Ben
was
listening? What's going on with Ben?
school. I was talking about middle school. Look, I needed a thumbnail, okay, and I just chose that.
Why couldn't you do Kong Skull Island if the video is
Mother.
called Kong Skull?
because because I don't know what I'm doing with my still shirt.
You even took the time to change the color scheme of the photo.
Here, okay, this is a better
No, don't do it. Don't do it.
What?
Don't do it. Now viewers will be confused when they go back in later. So you gotta keep it.
Okay.
Keep the flow.
I'll keep the flow.
Whoa.
Whatever you say.
Gotta preserve history.
Yes, preserve
Even
history.
if you don't like it, history's history.
Is that from the Book of Henry?
No.
This is fun. This is the best podcast I've had in a while. Oh no, oh no. You know, let me see if Brandon wants to join. What just happened? What? Did he just leave? What the Okay. 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 He just left. You can join right now if you want to. Charlie Lawson just Charles just sent me a bear. No response. What was it? My stream? Is there something wrong with the stream? What's wrong? Hello?
Oh,
Oh.
you're gonna do a group call or something. What's going on? So, huh?
No. What I did was I tweeted Brandon.
Oh.
If you go on.
So I should hang up. Wait.
No.
Wait. So then, when am I supposed to hang up?
You're not supposed to hang. You don't have to hang
Wait,
up.
Oh, so.
This fucking shit. Fuck this guy. The fuck. The fuck. Shit. Fuck. What the fuck, man?
That work? Did it work?
Yeah, no. What are you trying to do?
Trying to accomplish things.
You're not accomplishing anything. Look, let me explain. Let me.
I'll try again.
No. Damn
Where?
you.
Sure.
Should I call back, Charlie? All right, I'll call back. Don't know what that was about. That's a friend from high school, ladies and gentlemen. So in the end, I made some friends. I made some very interesting friends. And, okay. Wait, who else is watching right now? I'm just wondering. What, is Zach watching? Zach, are you watching? I'm wondering if you are. I don't know. I don't know who's watching right now. That's why I changed the title. Because people are confused. Okay, so where was I? Oh, son of a... Hello? Hello?
Did that come through? What happened?
I hanged up because I thought... Never mind. Oof.
So I unplugged it.
You unplugged what?
I did.
Okay. Should I call back Charlie?
Well, it's wet.
Okay, I'm calling back. Oh. So anyway, some high school stories. Hello. Anyway, freshman. Freshman year.
Wait, should I? Huh?
No, you don't have to. I'm not answering if he calls back. Freshman year in that school. You know what? It doesn't matter. I went to a school called Olympic Heights, and yeah, that's the name of my school. I went to Olympic Heights in Boca Raton, Florida. There, happy? I don't care anymore. No one's gonna watch this anyway. But I went to a school called Olympic Heights in Boca Raton, Florida, and my freshman year there, I didn't have any friends. I was basically in a, I don't know. I think the only time I was ever that lonely was during this period in middle school, about 7th grade, where, hello, it's my grandmother. Yeah. Where I didn't really know anybody, and I had no way of, I don't know. I mean, I was always awkward, but it felt like learning about my Asperger's sort of made it worse in a way. You know what I mean? Where learning that I had a problem sort of made my problem even worse than it was before, and I felt like I was finally realizing who I was for the first time. I mean, just... Because, for a while I just...
Not done yet.
Sorry. Go away. Yeah, go away. You can't come on camera like that, looking like that. What are you doing? Go away. Go. Oh, kick. But, kick. Monk, kick that. But, it's my little brother. Sorry. You know what? Here we go. Yeah, I'll just put Charlie in here. gonna take forever. Charlie, you wanna talk about school and stuff? This might make this easier. Charlie? Why are you doing R2D2 sounds, Charlie? What are you doing? What? Okay. Yeah, so finding out that I had Asperger's was a bit of a revelation for me because I felt like I was discovering myself for the first time. And it was a bit of a revelation for me because I finally had an answer for what was wrong with me, why I said weird things, and why I did weird things, and why people thought I was strange. Because, back in middle school, the consensus was that I was retarded. That was the word for you gave to someone who acted strange, and you didn't know why they acted strange. All you knew was that they were strange. Hello, Charlie. Charlie.
So why was Asperger's a revelation to you?
What? Were you not? Are you not? Are you watching the stream?
No, I just heard you talking. So it worked. You said something and I heard you say it. And then what happened is the line got cut off because it was wet.
What was wet?
Well, it was wet, so I unplugged it, and now I'm thinking of solutions.
Huh?
There's a whole box in National Geographics. The cardboard just melted.
Okay, Charlie.
What's up, Charlie?
Hi, Jason.
Oh my God, my stream has been hijacked. Oh no,
What's Jaden up
no,
to?
Hello, Mr. BB.
no.
Been patient. It's hard. I gift card.
Neil, what's going on?
Nothing.
What's going on?
Nothing.
Explain to me what's going on, please.
Nothing.
Turn down the
What's
light.
nothing?
No. A lot of people are in the kitchen, and I can't.
Oh,
I have to
what's
wait.
Jaden doing?
I don't know. Move. Put the thing in. What are you doing? Just gonna have to wait a bit, folks.
Why
Brian,
do they have to wait? Just keep going, just keep going. Just keep going.
you hear all the sound? God.
Yeah, but what does that matter?
I have
Come
to
on,
wait.
just show off. Just embrace it, embrace it.
So, Asperger's was a bit of a revelation to me because it was me discovering who I was.
What God? What God?
Yes, what God? It was me discovering.
What now? Yellow. See, this is why podcasts don't work.
Hang on a bit, folks. Just gonna
All right, Danielle. Doing it, Danielle.
All right, folks. Things have calmed down a bit. So, you want to talk about your freshman year, Charlie? Because I don't think the universe wants me to talk about mine.
Why not? What's wrong with the universe, Danielle?
Universe sucks, Charlie.
The universe works in unexpected ways, Danielle.
Unexpected ways don't let me have a decent stream.
This you think.
Just I ever tell you about my freshman year, Charlie?
How long has the? Yes, of course you have. How long has the stream been on?
An hour and 30 minutes.
Security guards at the pool again tonight. You think it's working? You think it's wholesome?
Security guard? Oh yeah, that's right.
Yeah.
Our neighborhood has a
They haven't
security
been there.
I think it's interesting that the neighborhood still has a security guard. I don't know who goes to the pool at
No,
night.
no, they didn't used to.
Oh, okay.
There's a petition. They signed a petition.
Okay.
Because, you know, people were there late at night.
I
Yada,
don't-
yada, yada. People didn't like that. Here, sign this petition. Enough signatures, and voila, results. Security guard looks at his phone all night.
That's
I think
nice.
it's her phone. I think it's a girl. I'm not too sure. I'll go knock on the door.
Okay. All right. I've repeated the Asperger's thing so many times, but yeah.
How old are you, Danielle?
When I was in my freshman year.
That's when you got diagnosed with Asperger's, or is that?
No,
when
no.
you
I got diagnosed with Asperger's during my during third grade, but I didn't
See, this
know
is what's important. Okay. Now, why was that a revelation to you?
Well, I didn't know I had it until
All right, Danielle. Here I am, Danielle.
hang on.
I'm here.
I didn't
Danielle,
know
I'm
I
outside
didn't.
your house right now.
You are?
Yeah.
Are you serious?
Yeah.
Should I go out?
Could.
All right, let me go outside. No, I'm not going. All right, knock on my door if you're outside. Oh God. Oh God. Sit down. Sit down.
Okay, so this is the kitchen. Okay. Didn't work that out.
Okay.
You're supposed to smile.
You're supposed to do whatever.
Eyebrows up, smiles.
Yes.
That how we're supposed to do it?
Yes. Oh God, my pants. Oh God, is my zipper undone? Oh,
What?
these pants are dirty.
Hi.
Oh, oh,
Yeah.
oh, this stream. What are you doing? No, it's fine. You don't have to move. The stream did not go as I thought it would.
You format as you're going?
What? No. This is how I YouTube. The only way you can record live stream on YouTube is using an encoder. This is what this is.
An encoder.
I don't know. It allows something that allows you to.
But what's up with the ratio here?
Oh, it's the ratio of my camera.
Wait, you can format?
Yeah. See
How's that affecting people viewing?
that they see the change happening live.
Think that's good or bad? Wait, but that cropped it. Did that crop the image?
No,
Yeah, it did something.
it changed the crop of the
What's
image.
ratio?
Yes.
What ratio does it film?
I don't know. 16:9 probably. So this is Charles Lawson. No, Jane,
Hi,
Jane,
Jane.
get up. This is Charles Lawson, everybody. Say hello, Charlie.
It's still off.
Oh.
Oh, wait.
Yeah.
Oh, wait, that's the wrong way. That's the
Yes.
wrong way. Need to zoom out.
Yeah, I don't know how to do that. This is Charles Lawson, everybody. Say hello.
Hi.
So Charlie, I was just going on about my high school experience. You want to tell people about yours?
No.
Yeah, you do. Tell them.
No, I don't. What will you have more information?
I want you to describe
Oh,
in
I'm
detail
still
your.
off. What's up with this? What's up with the camera work here? That's not
It's not working for me.
All right. Come on, Charlie. Describe your freshman year in detail.
What am I doing? What are we supposed to do?
Here. This is perfect.
Okay.
This is perfect. Come on, describe it.
Hmm?
I want you to describe your freshman year.
How?
Well, describe the first
Need a
time.
moderator to
Damn it.
describe my freshman year.
Describe your first time meeting me.
You stood up, said who you are, thing you like. That's it. Yeah. Said you look like Roberto in my head. That's about it. Yeah.
You did?
Yeah, I'm like, yeah, he looks familiar. It's kind of like Roberto, something like that in my head. Yeah.
Roberto's my brother.
Wonder if I knew him. I don't know.
What was? Can you describe that day? I hardly remember that day. I remember you with the.
It's
What was
fifth
that?
period. It's fifth period.
Fifth period.
Yeah.
You wanna
It's
tell me?
quiet.
It was quiet.
I was quiet.
You were quiet.
Yeah. I said, I like to watch TV. That was my interesting fact about myself. Is that?
What was my interesting fact?
Probably I want to make movies, something like that.
Something like that.
Yeah. It's like I was less impressive after that.
Exactly.
But it's also a bit too ambitious of a statement as well, maybe.
Charles Lawson, ladies and gentlemen, American hero. You thought it was too unambitious of a statement.
I don't know.
What do you mean you don't know? Either you
I
know
don't
or you don't know.
This is not.
This is
This
good.
is not a conductive thing.
This is
okay?
conductive. This is what people come here to watch.
Yeah, you need to find something else to talk about.
How was the Book of Henry?
So yeah, but you didn't watch it, okay?
I didn't watch it.
What do you think of the is that how we look right now?
Yes. See, what did I think of the what?
Vocabulary, not gram. Wait, is that just you?
That's Brian.
Good. The bad and the buffering. Page.
Yeah, it's him. This is good.
He's your one viewer.
Yeah, this is my set. Yeah, me and yeah. I'm trying to get.
We might as well just talk amongst each other. It's
Howard,
not going to.
He's not. He doesn't want to have a conversation.
What, out loud?
Yeah. I'm trying to get Devin in this, but.
Oh yeah, season 3 of Fargo.
Oh, I know. Did
What you think? Yeah. Oh, you didn't watch it.
I had to work.
I see.
Yes.
What do you think of the idea of a basic income for all people?
Is that in
Basic
Fargo?
minimum income. No, it's the idea that everyone should get some money.
Isn't that what we already have?
No, basic minimum income, regardless who you are, what social class, you all get $300. That's it.
That's nice.
It's an ideal.
That is an ideal right there.
You think that's a good or bad idea?
Earlier I told them that I met the future president of the United States in high school.
I don't think you did.
I did.
He's not president until he's elected.
But
I think that's a bit. Why doesn't he say I'm going to run for governor or senate? I mean, that's a bit too ambitious.
Shit. He's not even watching this right now. I wish he was.
I don't even have my phone. I should walk back, get my phone.
That'd be nice.
Wait, so is he not online?
Who?
You should X this out. You shouldn't
Yeah.
Yeah. Or unless
No,
you
he's
wanted
online.
to.
He's online, but this is what he told me.
What?
I tweeted.
What? He dismissed you? Dismissed
No.
you outright?
He's having dinner and he has to do something for college.
Psh, college. You know what I'm doing for college?
What do you
I'm ignoring the things they want me to do. They want me to send them a photo.
Bro, did you know what I did for college?
Nothing.
Oh yeah, bro. Oh my god, do I smell?
No.
Oh, okay.
Why? Do you smell?
Yeah, somewhat.
You want me to smell you?
No! No. The Marx Brothers, ladies and gentlemen. The new Marx Brothers.
There's 3 of them.
Oh.
There's 3 Marx Brothers.
Shit.
Or maybe there's Marx and there's 3 others. Maybe there's 4 Marx Brothers. Why can't he come out here? He wants to come on the show.
No.
What's he want to do?
I don't know.
What? Why can't you? You show your bunk underlings on screen?
So anyway, let's talk about the economy.
No, she twint.
Oh, these are just people I follow. So
Why do you do that?
I can associate myself with.
How do you suppose that origin? What's up with the birthday? Birthday.
It was his birthday.
What's up with the birthday? The birthday.
Happy birthday.
No. It should be, what's up with the birthday?
This is good.
It's terrible.
No,
Awful.
this is great. It's great.
Awful.
What? Oh.
Audience of 1. Why did he say
I
that?
don't know.
Was it the basic minimum income?
Yes. Wait. Fascist. Is that how you spell fascist? That's how you spell.
Yeah.
No, it's not.
No, I think it is.
It's.
Yeah, that what I think you're close. Put exclamation mark. Yes, there we go. And send.
Oh no, it's not. It's...
What? Well, it should have been. It
Yeah.
should have been. There we go. Okay, now that's sent. All right. Now let's think of a smart response. He's not watching, right?
He's watching.
Then how are we supposed to? Let's whisper to each other on air. Yeah, that's the right way to do it, right?
Say someone you know.
Wait, did he leave?
I think so.
Oh.
I think he was mad by your communist statement.
Oh, I see.
Your
All right, so let's look into basic minimum income.
Oh God. So anyway, high school. I met Charlie.
Guaranteed minimum income.
Where did we meet?
Wikipedia.
Where did we
All
meet?
right.
Where did we
Is
meet
a system of social
Where
welfare
did we meet
provision
Charlie?
that guarantees
Where did
that
we meet
all
Charlie?
citizens
Where
or
did we
families
meet
have an
Charlie?
income sufficient to live,
Charlie and I.
provided they
met.
meet certain conditions.
Charlie.
Eligibility is typically determined
back.
by
He's
citizenship,
back.
a means test, and either availability for the labor market or a willingness to perform community services.
Brian's back.
Primary goal
Brian,
of a
okay.
guaranteed minimum income is to reduce poverty. If citizenship is the only requirement, the system turns into a universal basic income. All right, maybe that's what I was thinking of. Look at that.
Let's talk about high school.
There's some Swiss protesters.
Let's talk
in
about
there.
high school. Let's talk about high school.
Social Security.
Yeah. What? No.
That shouldn't be funny. That shouldn't be funny. That shouldn't. It's hysterical.
So, a story with This is fun.
Soundtrack.
Where did we meet Charlie?
This is. I think Brian's comments are
Yeah.
better than your podcast.
Yes, it is. It's sadly.
So, describe to me the origin of this.
I don't know that my family's been drinking this shit for I don't know how long. I think it's like Haitian soda.
He's white.
He's Asian.
Oh.
Oh, I thought you were talking about Brian.
No,
Brian.
what? No, that's possible. That's so possible.
Okay, we're streaming into racist territory here.
I don't know. Is this guy white or Asian? Is that a good? How long does it take for it to pop up?
A few minutes. Give it a few. Look at this. We're having so much fun. Okay, you know what? What do we meet? Come on, let's talk. That's an interesting story.
Miss Naylor's class.
Mm-hmm.
We all had to say something about. There's the kid. There we go. We all had to say something about ourselves. And you said something. I said something. I was mostly quiet. I'm shouting myself through the house. Well, there we go.
We saw a movie together. What was it? Dawn of the Planet of the Apes.
That was a year later.
Was?
Relatively a year later, from September to.
Brian, call us. Call Brian. Call Brian.
I don't know how to do that.
Cool.
I don't know how to get this done. His name's Brian Lou or something. Page.
Our future president was always
Our future president's on Twitter, and so is our current one. How does that make you feel?
pretty fucked up.
Did you know that Obama was the first president on Twitter? That's gonna be in the history books. Just think about that.
Holy shit, we're fucked. We're fucked. Should I tell him the weed story?
Oh no. What weed story?
Yeah. Pretty piggy, little piggy. Yeah, that one. Spanish River. Oh, okay. I was trying to hide this. So Olympic Heights was not the first high school I went to. The first high school I went to was Spanish River. He's just nodding.
I have to do something.
Yes. I don't want to drown out the conversation. I don't want to steal the spotlight away from you. Man, we have some things to talk about. Let's talk about movies. I'm watching. Brian is the highlight of this podcast.
I'm watching the past as the future occurs.
So, I mean, a lot went on in high school, right? But well, you're going to your stylish look there. It's very fashionable. Is that in right now? That look?
And I'm wondering if the camera only catches my collar, so that so it's just kind of. Oh, it doesn't. Okay, never mind.
No.
Should have been more like.
Yeah.
More like a. I don't know, like that.
Yeah.
Should have been.
Oh, are you allowed to stay up too late?
Hmm?
Should we end soon, or? 'Cause I know.
Came over.
Should I come back with you?
What?
No, never mind.
Why are you gonna do that?
No reason. I don't want you to get a hassle for staying out too
And
late.
there's that. Is that everyone? Is everyone?
Still his Matrix look right there.
There.
It's the perfect look
You
for
do that.
a science fiction movie.
I don't know.
Charlie,
There's also.
I don't know. What the
Yeah.
fuck is going on?
Do that. Do something like that. Yeah.
What the hell is the silent star? Right. One fail. I suck at podcasting.
No, there's no format to this.
I want to talk about movies.
Okay, this needs to be pre-planned.
This
You need
needs
to
to
have
be
some
pre-planned.
basic format.
We need to have a basic format, and we need to plan what we're doing because it's not working.
All right. Okay. So, what do you think is about the end of the theatrical window? How does that make you feel? Is that a good or bad thing?
I don't know. I mean,
Now, movies are set that have a 6-month deadline until they're allowed to be released on home video.
Mhm.
and there's talk about ending the theatrical window and having them available on demand. All movies available whenever, however the distributor wants it at whatever time.
That see, that would have its positives and negatives for me because
See, because I was thinking like is there ever been a distributor who refuses to just put it on home video?
I'm not sure.
There's videos like that have never been
There
released
are
on home video, but like imagine you could only see it in the theater. Like they purposely said no
No, I don't
to
think
any distribution rights.
so. I don't think so.
Home
I'm
video
not
distribution.
familiar with distribution history.
So what do you think of block booking?
What's that?
Well, way back when, studios used to film a whole ton of movies, right?
Mm-hmm.
And they used to release the whole block to theaters.
Mm-hmm.
Theaters had no say-so in whether they could, if some of these movies aren't even filmed yet, they had no right to refuse showing them. They didn't even know if it was going to be a good or bad movie. They just had to take them all and show them all.
Mm-hmm.
And they had no right over what movies they could show. And there was a whole, court case about it. Some actors spoke against it, good Republican actors. And, so on. Yeah.
Boredom, the sequel. Mediocrity, the podcast. Boredom, the sequel. Yes, we're living in mediocrity. Look, I've been thinking about the end of theaters for a while now, especially ever since Netflix.
See, do you think they'd end, or do you think they'd sort of reform? Do you know if isn't the cheapest theaters like a three theater thing wherever they sell tickets for $3?
Yeah. So maybe they won't. Yeah, I don't think theaters will close down. I think there are some people who will prefer to see movies through the big window. But I mean,
but I'm wondering, how does that work? In the 6-month thing, couldn't you still refuse to have them distributed?
it's true. I don't know, Charlie. It's getting more complicated by every day.
I mean, who wants them distributed? Who gets those rights?
The studio?
So then, why don't they deny the right for themselves to distribute it? I'm confused.
I'm confused. Are you saying that the studios can deny what?
Can they?
I don't know. What can they deny their movies being distributed
Yeah.
to the theater?
No. Home video.
Home video. Well, no, because then they would lose money. Because if the movie doesn't make it back through, in the theatrical release, they could make money back through DVD sales, couldn't
And
they?
how does the comments feel? What do they think at the end of the theatrical window?
How do the comments feel about the end of the theatrical window? I guess the comments feel nothing.
No, the comments are silent because we're however much behind. It's so easy to laugh on camera.
Yeah,
It's unbelievably easy.
yeah.
It's too easy.
Yeah.
Alright, we need to pre-plan. What the?
It's okay.
Ow!
It's okay.
Okay, we need a script. I think Jaden has star power.
Any celebrities die recently?
Yeah, Adam West.
I know about that. It's pretty recent.
What the? Oh, I don't. I have no.
Well, I wonder. I wonder if Adam West will. The Mayor West from Family Guy will.
Yeah. So there's this other death, Carrie Fisher. What do you think about the fact that it was the result of cocaine and heroin?
Well, addiction never ends. It just goes away for a while until it comes back, and doesn't really change how I feel about her, to be honest with you.
Yeah, but how does it make you feel?
It makes
That
me,
you know the cause, or what may have caused her death, or what caused her death.
I mean, it was just
or
as
what
tragic.
caused her to have, a heart attack.
It was just as tragic as knowing that she died. It's like, oh man, that's rough.
Oh, so
She never got over it.
It's equally devastating to know somebody dies, or to know the cause of their death is equally devastating. I mean, you already know that they're dead. You just know how that happened.
You're blowing my mind right now.
I mean, is one less depressing than the other? Is one...
People gonna be thinking, okay, the white guy's obviously the smart one. Well, the black one is a bit out there when it comes to education. Okay.
In post. Wow. In post. It's a live stream.
It's a live stream.
So that's how terrible this is. I told you. It's not. The idea is that live streams get more views. They don't. I know they don't.
They don't.
I've seen, and then they're too long too. They're too long
People
to attract interest.
People watch long.
Renegade podcast, school life. Oh, you changed it.
Yeah.
This isn't even about school life.
This
What life?
This is about.
What life?
This was about.
What life?
My life in school. I was gonna go on a tangent about. Earlier I described a situation in which I flipped off a teacher in middle school. You remember Mr. Farouk, an Odyssey?
Yeah.
Yeah, I flipped him off once.
Why?
I don't know. What had happened was I came in.
Did you know that he gave people belts?
What?
Apparently, he used to hand out belts to kids who didn't have belts because, pants were sagging. So he handed out belts to kids.
So apparently the economy's down.
Hand
what?
me down if teachers go out and buy belts. That's not how a down economy turns.
I've heard a lot of crazy crap about him, but this is new to me. Was this something that happened after I left, or?
Yeah, it is.
Okay.
Something Victor told me.
By belt. What?
What?
And the kids just took it?
Yeah, because they need something to hold up their pants.
There was this one time. I mean, besides the time I flipped them off, there was this one time where, I don't know, there was this this female friend of mine. We're in the lunchroom together, and we were in line. This was during breakfast, and you remember
There's like a 30-second lag, but that 30 seconds is forever.
Mm-hmm. That I don't know. She had done something, right? No. What it was, I was a friend. I was. What is this? Theresa May's bird.
I'm sorry. Let's just keep going.
And she had cut in line to go talk to me and her brother, and Mr. Farouk just came up to us, and
John McCain looks mean.
Yeah, he does. He always looks mean. He always looks like the worst. He always looks like he doesn't even want to be in the room. That's
What
why.
do you want to say? Reed asks Mattis to investigate Yemen torture.
What? Anyway, so Mr. Farouk came up to us and was like, spoke to my friend. You, get out of the classroom right now. And she was like, no, thank you. And everyone else was like, ooh. Then he kicked her out. That's the story.
Megan? Did you say Megan?
No, yeah, it was Megan. My friend Megan. And what else? There was this one time where, wait, Brian knows who we tell people.
Tell one about the Pope and the airplane food. Tell many jokes about the Pope?
No. Should I stop?
I hear the Pope's on Twitter.
Everyone's on Twitter. The fucking Dalai Lama
The
is on
Pope
Twitter.
is the second Pope to be on Twitter.
No, is he the second Pope in line?
No, the second Pope.
No. Oh, no, well, he's the second Pope ever, and he's on Twitter.
No, he's the second Pope to be on Twitter.
But is he the second to the...
So there's a black one and a white one.
You know, if we got Devin on here, we would have a pretty diverse cast of people. One's British, one's Haitian.
I don't sound British.
Oh, well,
I don't know, even know if you sound Haitian. I don't know if
do I sound Haitian, man?
I don't even know if that sounds Haitian.
It sounds Jamaican.
Would your dog eat you if you died? Get the facts.
You,
I think you would. I think that dog would eat anyone.
Are you preparing for something, Charlie?
No, I think that's a pretty good way to go. I think that's a pretty good, it's like buried, cremated, get eaten by your dog. I think that's it's a pretty good option.
Is there something I should know about?
Look, waste is waste.
America's youth, everybody. Actually, we're not even. What the fuck?
Evangelism. He's just saying stuff.
He's just saying this.
Evangelicals aren't even popesicles. Catholic. They're not popesicles. Right? I don't think.
Did you just say popsicles?
Popesicles, yeah. Popesicles. They're like Pope fans. Popesicles.
Dude, I'm like a total popesicle.
I know, like just that hat.
And those robes.
Pope's on Twitter.
Bro. The Pope Mobile.
He got rid of the Pope Mobile.
Oh man, dick.
No, that's because he's cool.
Oh, okay.
That's why they call him Frank.
We have to get Zach on here. Well, Zach's busy.
At least he's Catholic?
No! Oh, Zach's Catholic?
I don't know. He's supposed to be Italian or something?
He's Italian?
I don't know if he is. Isn't he supposed to be Italian or something?
What are you? I've always considered you Puerto Rican.
Okay. Alright. I've heard that. No, I haven't.
Should we end the stream? Or should we call Devin? Let's try calling Devin. Actually, you probably have to go home soon.
Okay, we are calling Devin. See, there's no like here, just what I'm doing is obvious. We are calling Devin now. We are calling Devin, let's say last name, Devin Gannis. Okay, now Devin Gannis has a career as
an astrophysicist, and
he's not an astrophysicist.
And he's currently married to his lovely wife and has two children, Agatha and Patty.
What's Patty like?
Patty's the unfavorite of the two children.
Makes sense.
Mm-hmm. Nobody likes a Patty.
Wait, was Patty his wife?
No. Wait, what?
Who was his wife?
Does Brian know? Dope Pope. Dope Pope. Brian. Join the podcast, buddy. You could liven this place up. Oh, Devin wanted.
It's live enough already from the past. What was that? What was that they say? The past is more unpredictable than the present?
That makes no sense.
I don't know.
Or maybe that could be like there are revelations of the past that come up that we never thought would be. I don't know what I'm saying. I've said this a million times already. I can't articulate myself very well.
That's agreeable.
Yes. See, we bounce off each other well. Yeah.
Do we?
Yes.
All right, now we have a moment of silence.
So, lovely weather we're having. They're Siamese twins. What?
I don't understand the context to everything.
The parents prefer one over the other. It was the children. I'm terrible at this. I have no I have no.
Mm-hmm. We need to have talking points. BET Awards 2017, 6 reasons to tune in. I know, what do you think are 6
But they're
reasons
very
to tune
attractive.
into the BET Awards?
But they're.
We excited about the BET Awards?
I'm so excited about the BET Awards. Oh,
I am so excited to be hosting the BET Awards this year. That's
Oh,
who said that.
wait.
Who said that? I don't know who said that.
I think it was Jones.
Who said it?
Look. The parents prefer one over the other, but they're very attached to each other nonetheless. But it's funny. Just think about it for a moment. It gets funny.
If they're Siamese twins,
Mm-hmm.
why are the parents connected to them? Surgically.
This guy right here. Oh, man, I sound like an idiot compared to the two.
The two Siamese twins. You know, one can sound dumber than those Siamese twins. They talk about having children, you know.
What?
How's that possible, Daniela? Would you let them, Daniela? You think that's possible?
All right, Agatha goes first.
You fantasize about that, Daniela?
Huh?
Trump supporter who called for Clinton to be shot attends bill signing. What? Bill signing for what? Bill?
Whatever happened to that guy, Joe the plumber? Remember him?
No.
Oh, you don't remember him? Oh. I remember. Oh, you didn't. That's right. You didn't really watch. I remember like watching the news. There was this guy that everybody kept talking about, Joe the plumber. Joe the plumber. Who's this guy? Joe the plumber. I don't know who he is.
I don't remember. And he's supposed to be some average Joe.
Yeah. Mr. President, what are you gonna do for a guy like me, Joe the plumber? Do you think Joe
Isn't
the plumber?
he Ken Bone now? Isn't that how that works? We just move on to some other guy?
Yeah. I think Ken Bones.
Because I'm going to be putting I'm the only candidate with a plan to put green energy into coal country, because we're going to put a lot of coal mines out of business.
Is that Hillary?
That's Hillary. That's like her quote.
I think.
What do you think? You think that's a good idea? Bad idea? How does that make you feel?
Well, you'd be robbing a lot of those coal mining towns. Need those jobs.
I know, but they also say that. Did you know that J.C. Penney's employs more people than coal companies?
Do they pay them more?
And J.C. Penney is also like bankrupt.
J.C. Penney has a lot of things.
They have more stuff than coal.
Hello.
What?
Mom said she needs water.
I'll get her water pretty soon.
And get her water. It's time we rose up and did stuff for free.
All right.
That's the war against work, Danielle.
Yep.
Water.
It's the one.
I think I'll let you handle that. I don't know what water is.
All right, folks. I think it's the end of the stream. It's getting late. I have work tomorrow.
All right. Well, from here in, did you have an introduction? You have an introduction. You better kind of sign off.
This is Saul Goodman.
Is that how you introduced? You said, "Hi, I'm Saul Goodman, here from."
Albuquerque, New Mexico.
Is that really what you said?
No. It was a Better Call Saul reference to any of you who don't know. This is Daniela Peguero and Charles Lawson of Metropolis Pictures. Signing off. Any last words, Charlie?
Bye.
Hello, darkness, my old friend. I've come to talk with you again, because a vision softly creeping is I forgot the lyrics to this song. Hearing the sound of silence, Charlie's giving me the evil eye. I know he wants me to die, but I can't 'cause I am immortal. I've got. God.